posted. We are in the island of Maui in Hawaii, of all places. You know, we are going to see all the states, and that includes flying all the way out here. We are very excited to be in Hawaii. We've always dreamed of going here for obvious reasons. It's very beautiful. We are driving to, I'm going to say this wrong, Haleakalā National Park. I believe that means Temple of the Sky or something like that.
House of the Sun.
House of the Sun. That's what it means. House of the Sun. We're slowly working our way up a mountain up here. Very lovely drive. It's a bit gloomy looking. It might rain later, but it should still be a nice day. Yeah, you know, we're gonna do our usual stuff. You know, we love our national parks. So as part of a Hawaii video series, we're gonna see Haleakalā. Today we're gonna see a bit of the coast of Maui, some beaches. We are going to see Volcanoes National Park in, I think, the main island of Hawaii, and a bunch of other interesting things. It's a very beautiful island so far here, Maui. I think an interesting thing that I've observed, two interesting things as a New Yorker that I have observed. One is that there are tons of chickens everywhere. I think chickens are to Hawaii what pigeons are to New Yorkers. They're just everywhere. They're hiding in the bushes. They're like crossing the street. We were at a parking lot of like Walmart yesterday, and there were just chickens chilling out everywhere. I thought that's pretty cool. And number two are the relatively, up until now, very relaxed drivers. The speed limits on most of these roads is pretty low, like 20-30 miles an hour, which makes for some great leisurely driving. You don't see that everywhere. You know, if you drive around Texas, for example, you'll see people hitting a minimum of 70, I would say, on average. So just two interesting observations that I've seen so far. Yeah, but so far so good. We landed yesterday. We flew in from California, from LAX. It was a 5-hour flight from LAX, smooth as can be. We are now about 10 minutes away from the Haleakalā National Park entrance, and we have some beautiful green pastures here. We have some cows, bikers, and other tourists making their way up this mountain. We're probably going to be above the clouds because there's a lot of mists and clouds over these mountains. Here you have some cows grazing over there. Yep. This island is very, very beautiful, to say the least. So yeah, onwards we go. We'll see you at the National Park entrance. I just put my hazard lights on because I want to. There's bikers coming up and down this mountain, so I just want to make sure they can see me, because I actually can't see very far in front of me at all right now. Maybe just like 20 yards in front of me I can see. The mist is getting real strong now.
Yeah. But you can barely.
Yeah. When we were at the base of this mountain, back at the hotel, it was very hot, and I had a long sleeve shirt, so I actually changed into this shirt, a short sleeve, because it was too hot. And now I'm regretting it, because now up here it's maybe 20 degrees cooler, and now I miss my my long sleeve. So it's good to have a jacket with you, or a sweater, if you're going to be going into the middle of the island of Maui, because the temperature and climate could change at a moment's notice, like this, as you can see, depending on the altitude you're in.
Hey everyone. So yeah, it's been a while, but like Kelvin said, we just got up the mountain, and it was so foggy. I was like, oh my gosh, should we turn back? You couldn't see. You start seeing less and less the more you go up. So you have to slow down, and Calvin put his hazard lights, like he said. I was getting a little like nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't even see how high we are because you can't see a thing. So you just start getting like goosebumps, literally because it's getting colder, but also because you're just like curious like how far this is going, and like, you know, you're just getting a sense of like your parameters. And then there's also signs that there's wildlife like cows and stuff, so like, you know, slow down. But we're at like the line now to get inside the park. I'll show you here. So we made it here finally.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're excited to get in now.
Yeah, you were barely able to see like 3 feet in front of you with all the mist that there was. But now it kind of cleared up, but I think it's because we have these tall trees,
yeah,
sort of blocking some of that, because it's pretty clear in this little nook right here.
This is so cool. We haven't like used the GoPro in a while, so I'm like getting back into like the swing of things of like using this.
Yeah, the last in detail video I did was Saguaro National Park in Tucson, Arizona. After that, we went to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I didn't do a huge video there because I feel like what we did there was not very it was very fun, but I don't know, I didn't really want to do a video about like us walking down the strip and going into all the casinos, because there's just a lot of people, and I feel like you could easily look up footage of all the different casinos online anywhere else. I don't know, I feel like it didn't really fit the aim of my channel, which is to kind of show maybe some more interesting nature-based places around the country, and not so much like the city stuff of like Las Vegas, although Las Vegas was very fun.
Yeah,
maybe
we had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun there. We got lucky at one of the slot machines of the Venetian. I'll maybe do some shorts, which I've started doing more now on the channel. I might upload some shorts of Las Vegas. After that, we arrived at California, completing a whole transcontinental trip from New York to California, and that deserved its own video, so you'll see that as well, and you'll see more videos of California soon, if not before this video goes out, because I'm trying to keep it sort of in chronological order, our videos, in the order I upload them. I might edit some first, but then kind of leave them kind of like on cue, and to upload them as like as we experience them in real life. So yeah, since we've last really explored together, it was Tucson, Saguaro, Las Vegas, and then we arrived at the town of 29 Palms in southeastern California. A very deserty, beautiful town between Joshua Tree and the Mojave Desert. So you'll see some videos for that soon. And even just the whole process of completing the journey from east to west coast will deserve its own very special video as well. So you'll also see that there's lots of cool stuff coming out, or that has come out, so definitely check that out on the channel page as well. The whole journey of east to west requires its own very in detail video, so look out for that, because we've learned a lot, we've seen a lot, and it's been a hell of a ride.
Yeah, and then now we're in Hawaii, which is literally the furthest away from our home state of New York. So it's exciting. It's also 6 hours different from that Eastern time zone. So yeah, it's funny thinking like, oh, like when we were like having dinner or something, like our parents are going to sleep, and it's just like interesting being like, oh my gosh, we have a whole day ahead of us still, compared to like our loved ones back home.
Yeah. is Haleakalā important, both back then and today? Well, short story is this place to the native Hawaiians had a mythological significance. There's a mythological story of a hero who sort of climbed up the summit of this mountain, which is right over there, and lassoed the sun down from the heavens and brought it onto the island of Maui, extending the day, the daytime of the island, and bringing light and life down to the surface.
Yeah.
And so it was also, that's the legend of this place.
Yeah, and it was so that his mother could dry his clothes. I remember said that.
Yeah, his mother, the hero's mother, was like, I need to dry clothes. I need more sunlight throughout the day to dry the clothes, so they can dry properly. So he climbed up this mountain, lassoed the sun, and the sun stayed here longer, and hence the clothes were able to dry properly.
Yeah, and I believe the hero was the demigod Maui.
Yes, the hero was the demigod Maui, which I think you see in
Moana.
In Moana, right? So also the natives used these hills as observation posts to analyze the stars on a clear day, and that still persists today. As you can see over there, those are telescopes or observation machines up there. So yeah, they still use this place to analyze and study the heavens. That's sort of the importance of this place. And Haleakalā literally means house of the sun.
And also related to Moana, I now understand why her the animal, her pet guide, her animal guide.
Oh yes, the mascot.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Because there's a ton of wild chicken in Maui, everywhere, from parking lots to obviously in the forest, and even in pockets of shrubs in the parking lot of Walgreens. You just spot the chickens just hiding there.
Yep.
So
yep.
It makes sense now.
Yeah, it makes sense. It is lunchtime, and it's a Cliff Bar time. So far, so good. Very interesting place so far. This place, this mountain, was a important source of basalt rock for the native Hawaiians. The basalt was used to make tools, stone tools with, to carve stuff. A lot of the famous Maui canoes and sailing vessels that the Polynesians and the Hawaiians here used were carved with these volcanic rocks here, which are soft enough to be sculpted into sharp objects, but dense enough to cut wood and carve other materials. So very important place, Haleakalā, both spiritually and I guess in a resource way as well. So yeah, we're gonna do another hike along a volcanic crater. I think there's a volcano here, right?
This whole thing.
I'll double check. I think there is a dormant volcano that you can see the crater of. So we're gonna check that out now after a quick Cliff Bar. And this video is not sponsored by Cliff Bar, but it might as well be because we eat so many of them. They keep you full for long hiking days like today.
Except that it's still not.
Yeah.